I'm Keith David, and I'm playing Captain David Anderson in Mass Effect by BioWare. Even when you're playing a virtuous character, there's always something a little unvirtuous about him. He's got a past, which I like, and he's got something to look forward to in the future. The difference between, doing voiceover work in animation or in real movies as opposed to video games is slight. I mean, acting is acting. It's either good acting or it's bad acting.
This is Big Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth.
Ooh, that was nice.
My name is Lance Henriksen. I'm playing Admiral Hackett in Mass Effect by BioWare. He's seen a lot and done a lot. He's worked his way up the chain of command. He's not exactly a street guy that became an admiral, I don't think, because he's not saying a lot of, none of grunts and groans. He's very specific and poignant. She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived. For me, I'm not just doing my voice. I mean, I'm not detaching my outer being just to do a voice. So I'm having a great time. I mean, it's like acting, but the only difference is you're asked to do something very quickly. Whereas if I'm doing a movie, I have a month. I get the script a month ahead, and I become that guy, But they're allowing me to become a piece of this guy, which is just as good.
Hi, I'm Marina Sirtis, and I'm playing the matriarch Benezia on BioWare's Mass Effect. She's a different race. She's very regal. She's about 1,000 years old, although, she doesn't look it, obviously. I prepare for a voice session by basically making myself familiar with the work, because until you actually show up and meet the director, you're never really sure what they want. So just being au fait with the words, and so you're comfortable with the dialogue, and then you can basically be open to what the director wants. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. My fans are always asking me, when are you going to do something different? What else have you done? What can we get? What can we see? They really, really are loyal. And so they just, are anxious for anything new. So this is great.
Mass Effect just looks unlike anything that I've ever seen. It's computer graphics on par with top CG movies. It's actors with really realistic facial features and interactivity that I haven't seen before. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure where you get choices for what you're gonna say, and the other characters in the game react depending on what choices you make. So it's really cool. There's a high level of interactivity. I'm playing Jeff Joker Moreau, who is the best pilot in the Alliance fleet, and he's very much a badass. He's kind of unflappable, dry-witted, and sarcastic, and he's seen a lot of action and been through a lot, but he also has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. Prepping for a voiceover is really different than any other kind of acting role, because you don't really have to get dressed up, or you don't have to, well, in this case I got some makeup on, but just because you're filming. But as far as the performance of it, you do every line one at a time. So for me, it's just like a mental key, and I work with Chris, the director, and he gives me the setup as to what's coming just before, what's coming just after, what's the emotion of that moment, and then I just act that moment. Aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way. I've always been a big fan of sci-fi. I love space travel and intergalactic adventures, and always love all the cool movies where people are exploring new worlds and having, laser battles and going through asteroid fields and all of those incredibly cool projects. And this just seemed like something fun to be involved in. I would say that anybody who enjoys spending a long time in their house doing something that's endlessly entertaining, this game is for you.
All right.
Buy stock in astronaut diapers, because they are going to get in a lot of use. People are not going to want to set down this controller for a second, not even to pee or poop. You told me this would be a professional outlet. You said this wouldn't be like Sudan, and here it is all over again. Okay, Chris, I'll do it. Jesus! Sorry. I'll pay for that. Make more copies, please. I don't know.
That's all good.
I'm letting him know that the hostels can too. as we all learn to talk 24. I've got 2 hostels down, and I'm in a sewage tunnel with excellent cellular service. Yeah. I don't have time to explain. I've killed everyone. I'm on my way back to... No, don't send backup. I'll do it myself. My hairdresser is going to be furious. We just spent hours correcting it. I did Enemy of the State. The best part about that job was I literally spent 7 days on that set. Yeah. What's that? You know, I mean, the best thing about that, not to cut into your time, was how I got that job. Like, I was friends with Tony Scott's niece, and we were at dinner one night, and I started talking to him about something they were working on. And he goes, "Oh yeah, just call Will Smith. I got it. You know, it's gonna be great. He's a like NSA guy. He's trapped, sort of like the man with the wrong bag kind of thing." And then say, "All these guys I went to investigate the NSA. It's all like teenagers, like straight out of college. You know, the guys in the NSA with the text and the glasses, with crazy kids. You know, so you're gonna be one of those guys, and that's gonna be these kids and they're tracking it's just basically teenagers." And I was like, "What was that? So I'm gonna be in it? You want me to be?" And he was like, "Yes, Buffy, you're gonna be one of the NSA guys." Sweet. That's why they call me 6 Take Seth.